It was Yuzha Wang performing her piano concerto. Um, the I don't know if it's the day before or the weekend before she was going to go perform at Carnegie, which she had done before, but so it wasn't like super nerve wracking. She was a very accomplished performer already at that point, but I was, gosh, I mean, I must have been 19 years old, and she was like 24, something like that. I think she was 24, and so I'm sitting there watching her play absolutely professional quality music, and I'm like doing the math, right? I'm like, okay, she's not that much older than me. And it just like, I left that concert literally saying it to my colleagues, my friends. I was like, this changed everything, my entire outlook, because it's like, you treat yourself as a student, and you allow yourself, I mean, the bad way to say it, you allow yourself to be bad. You allow yourself to make mistakes. You allow yourself to do all this stuff because you give yourself the excuse that you're a student. Um, and you also are kind of giving yourself this, the 4-year degree to reach your goals. And that is useful in many ways, because you don't, you're not so hard on yourself, and it's not so cutthroat, and all of these things that are very useful. But also, like, why are we giving ourselves 4 years to reach our goals when we could just be like trying to strive for them today? And of course we won't reach them, but you'll get a lot further than if you're like, okay, by the time I graduate, I want to get there. Like, no, I want to do that now. And you really, really try to do that. And that concert made me realize, like, just because I'm young doesn't mean I shouldn't be, first of all, taking myself seriously, but second of all, like, trying to make good music. It was just this weird thing that's like, oh right, the practice room and the fact that I'm in school and the fact that I'm a student is actually holding me back in many ways, just because it allows me to not take myself so seriously, which again can be useful if that's like a little daunting. But I was ready for it at that point. It was my second year of undergrad, and I was like, I'm really, really going to start doing this now. And I did. It was the moment that I started taking myself seriously.